I think this is Scleroderma. And those are the spores developing inside. Not an edible puffball. Very hard. Won't kill you, but probably make you sick. Whole bunch of Chantells Cornucopias, or darn close. I think there's like 3 different subspecies, but these are really nice. Look at them; they're super tasty. So these guys right here have gone by, kind of wilted. These are prime. These are perfect. What a beautiful mushroom. Choice chanterelle. Now, someone brought this up. So there is a line of thought, a group of people that prefer to cut these. I think if you're careful and you just twist them and pluck them, you don't disturb the mycelium that much. Because I've been picking these in the same spot for a number of years, and they seem to do just fine. And there is our tip for the day for budding mycologists. If you find a mushroom that you want, an edible mushroom, go back to that same location the following year. Fact is, you can even get multiple flushes out of the same patch during the same season. So if you find, let's say you find these early in the season, like this is August, like the 11th of August or something, so the first week in August, I'll probably definitely get 1 or 2 more flushes from these patches. Yeah, so you can either cut them, or I just kind of tug at them gently and give a little twist to leave as much of the mycelium intact as possible. And having cultivated mushrooms in the lab, I can tell you that harvesting them this way does not seem to disturb the mycelium to any great extent. So I take it as just kind of a personal preference, whatever you feel is serving your patch, the forest, the best. See, I'm not pulling up. There's hardly any mycelium there. There's a nice little batch of them. Gosh, I walk down here and look, hiding in these bushes are some more. Some more good ones. I think mushroom hunting is a bit of a misnomer. Because mushrooms can't run. You don't hunt berries. I'm going hunting apples. Tomorrow I'm going to go hunting peaches. I'm going to hunt some flowers. It's odd. Mushrooms are the only item that I know of that you forage for that people will say, I'm mushroom hunting. Yeah, those are kind of gone by. Don't eat those. Sometimes they hide on you. That one's hiding at the base of this little oak. The really little ones I'm leaving because I can come back in a week or so. And harvest this patch again. Look, just without even trying. Look at the batch of chanterelles I got. You'd never guess by looking at them that they're good to eat. But they are. What I like to do before I put them in the bag usually is break off this end so I don't get dirt in my bag. There's a nice one right there. Some small ones. I'll take them. See, I just pinch that off. So this was the same patch that I harvested, what was it, 4 days ago? And there's some scragglers, or some little ones that I left that are coming up. Oh look, there's another batch right there. Well, it's quite a clump of them. I got one Hypomyces lactiflorum, a little tiny lobster mushroom down in there. Tiny little mushroom. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. That looks like a bolet. The bolets, for those of you just starting out, are also known as a sponge mushroom. And some of them are really good to eat. I don't know of any that would kill you. I suppose there's some that would make you say, ooh, okay, so this is looks like to be a bluing. This is a bluing bolet. Because there's a chemical in there, as you can see, when exposed to oxygen, turns blue. There's one of these that's called Satan's bolet. That might be Satan's bolet. I'm not sure. But look. We'll open it up. You'll see how quickly it turns blue. It's like magic. The hymeneum layer turns blue too. Kids love this. This is an awesome mushroom to show kids. Straight out of Harry Potter. Yeah, it turns blue. Now, there's another type of mushroom that turns blue for a different reason. Well, a similar reason, a component that oxidizes. Psilocybus cubensis, the magic mushroom, has a bluing reaction. However, this bluing reaction in the bolet is not caused by psilocybin. It's a different chemical component. Looks like there's another bolet over here. I think that's the same kind. Yeah, looks like another one of the bluing bolets. This is interesting. I thought this might have been a sulfur polypore, but it's a It's very hard. First I thought it maybe was Dryden's saddle, but I think it's coming out of a, wow, it's wicked hard. Oh, this colony of really pretty mushrooms. I'm not exactly sure what these are, but I'm pretty sure they're a type of chanterelle. So I figured the correct line of action is to just collect a whole pile of these, take them home and eat them, and I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I'm just kidding. Don't ever eat a mushroom unless you 100% know what it is. I don't know if these are yellowfoots. I think the winter chanterelle has a darker stipe, but I'm gonna grab a bunch of these and we'll key them out at home. I'm like 95% they're a good edible. I just can't remember offhand what they are. I've seen them before. There's a bunch of them in here. I don't know how much bigger they'll get. I could let them grow. Oh my gosh. There's another little patch here. And some really big ones right there. There's one. And then right there's a couple. But those right there are perfect. Picturesque. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. Like somebody left a sculpture in the forest for you. A sculpture that you can eat. Edible sculpture. Look at that. Wow. You can see where it gets the cornucopia. It looks very similar to a horn of plenty. Chanterellus cornucopius. Sounds like something that you'd see in a Roadrunner cartoon, doesn't it? Chanterelle cornucopius. Now you can see there's some just peeking up. Oh, there's a couple up there I can grab. Oh, a bunch of them up there I can grab. This is a nice little patch in here. You need to chase them down into the roof litter, into the leaf litter, because they'll, a lot of times, it won't look like there's much of a mushroom there, but if you chase it down into the leaf litter, you'll find out sometimes they got a really long stalk on them. It's a nice little one. So I'm headed down to the lower part of the oaks, closer to the brook and the pond. I usually find a couple. Ooh, that looks like a destroying angel over there. I usually find at least a couple Hypomyces lactiforum lobster mushrooms down here, and the fact is that I guess that's just a leaf. I just looked down through the woods looking for any bright red. Let's go look at this one over here. Yeah, that looks like one to avoid. Pretty confident that's a Amanita, and probably not a good one. I don't know if it's a destroying angel or not, but pure white mushrooms with a vulva. So see, this has a vulva. It's always good when you want to find out what species of mushroom you got, that you extract the entire mushroom. It's a beautiful mushroom. Just beautiful. But probably deadly. So the vulva, although you know what's missing that amanitas have is an annulus, a ring. I don't see the universal. There is a universal veil up in there. That's interesting. It didn't make a ring. Amanitas always have a ring. but I'm pretty sure that's an amanita. Pretty sure. Don't want to eat this one. It's alright to handle it, just don't eat it. Another tip when hunting mushrooms: take your time, because mushrooms can't run. Oh, those red ones are pretty. So this is interesting. I don't know what this is. Is it a bolet? No, it's a guild mushroom. Huh. Really pretty. Spongy. Don't know what it is though. Huh. Almost looks like some kind of weird oyster mushroom. Look how pretty that is. What a beautiful mushroom. It's a bolet. Some kind of a little bolet. A lot of your bolets are edible. And bolets are easy to identify because their hymenium layer, their reproductive area there, where you'd normally see gills, it's just spongy. Yeah, I'll show you. See? Just sponge. Wow, what a beautiful mushroom. Wow. Wow, a huge flesh of coral. Look at that. Wow, it's all over the place in here. Look how much of it there is. Wow. Oh, it has an incredibly strong mushroom smell. Wow, there's a lot going on there. Mushroom smell. A faint bit of chemical like nail polish remover. Earthy. A little bit of maybe rotten fruit. It's hard to explain. Wow. Almost a faint type of like paint, but not in a bad way. So I don't know that much about the coral mushrooms. I don't think any of them will out and out like kill you. A bunch of them I think will make you sick to your stomach, and some of them I guess are choice edibles, but I don't know if anybody eats a lot of them, and personally I've never tried corals. But wow, this log is got a huge flush of them. Look at that, the whole length of the log all the way down there. Some more of the same kind of coral on this old stump. Cool, old stone wall that cuts through the center of my property. One of several. It's in pretty good shape right here. When I was just a kid, my dad didn't really appreciate or value the ancient stone walls, and he would tear them apart and resource the stone projects around the house. Something that's been going on since ancient times. People taking old relic stonework and then repurposing it for their own use. Our mushroom hunt was successful. We got a couple pounds, mostly Chantells, Cornucopias, Terribilis, Killeris. I added those last two. Black Trumpet, Horn of Plenty. I don't know what exact species this is. I think there's at least two. I think there's three up here in Maine. They all look very similar. They're all edible. And we were successful in part because we took it slow. We had patience. We didn't rush because mushrooms can't run. That might be bear poopy. Yeah, that might be bear poop. Kinda looks like it. There was a bear around here. I haven't seen him in a while. I got him on trail camera a couple years ago, and he ripped the door off my chicken coop. But looks like he's chowing down on apples, I guess. Kind of looks appley to me.